Hey guys, welcome to another video from Laser. Today we're going to be showing off a product from our new smart home range. So the Laser smart home range is a new range of products we'll be launching that connects a lot of common devices in your home to an app, which allows you to control it via the app or with the Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. Today we're just going to do an unboxing of the Laser wireless pan and tilt smart security camera. Okay, so we're going to do a general setup, have a look at what's included in the box, and just some general usage tips. Okay, so as with most Laser products, you can find the product code on the barcode here, so this SMT number. Okay, so let's just go ahead and have a look what's in the box. So we've got the user manual, the power cable or micro USB cable. So this end goes into the camera and this end will go into your power source. So a computer or laptop or any sort of USB wall charger like this one. So this comes with most smartphones. Okay. This one's not included in the box, so just keep that in mind. But you should hopefully have a few of those laying around. We've got some installation equipment here, some screws. Okay, a bracket for the screws to go into, so that would go onto the bottom of the camera. Okay, and a 3M sticker style attachment, so if you didn't want to screw the device into your wall or something, you could just use that. And we've also got this handy little tool. Okay, so now this is used to reset the device and to pair the device, so make sure you don't lose this, but if you do, you can just use a paper clip or any sort of pin. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this into a power source. So, sorry, lastly, forgot to mention the actual smart home camera. So excellent design, nice little attractive egg shape and very strong. So as you can see, no cracks or creaks, a very strong little unit. There's only two motors in here, two moving parts. We've got this lens here and we've got this motorized base. Okay, so it's got the speaker on the back and there's our product code on the sticker there. Okay, so to get started we want to tilt this camera up. Let's plug it in first. Okay. Okay, you should hear a beep once the device is powered on, and we'll grab our handy little tool so that we can get it ready for pairing. Okay, that's the device turning on. Now you want to put it into pairing mode, so you want to tilt this lens up, so you can just move this around with your hand. That's not a problem at all, it's not going to damage the motor. Okay, so that snap is fine. Okay, that snapping sound. Okay, so we want to just put the pin into this little reset hole here and just hold it down. Okay, after you hear that beep, should start seeing this light flash in a few seconds, which means it'll be ready for pairing. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and look at the Laser app. So I've already gone ahead and installed this one, but I'll show you how to install it. So you just go to your Google Play Store, make sure you've got a Google Play account, and just search for Smart Life. Okay, now that Smart Life, Smart Living app is the one you want. Okay, so you'd have an option here to install it. So mine's already installed, so we're just going to go ahead and open it up. Now, the first time you start up the app, you will see a login screen. So you want to either register a new account or log in with an existing account. So I've got an existing account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Alrighty, so now that we're on the welcome home screen, you can use the plus symbol at the top here, or you can just click add a device. So I'm just going to go ahead and click add a device. Now it's going to ask you what type of device you want to install. So as you can see, there's a whole range of different products that we've got in our smart home range. Okay, so we want to go to security and sensor, and we want to select smart camera. Okay, so you're going to be presented with this screen, add device, so we can just click next step. Now what you need to do is pair this to your Wi-Fi network. So whatever Wi-Fi network your phone's connected to, that's what the camera will be connected to. You know, so you'll probably want to make sure that that camera is within distance of that Wi-Fi network, which it should be if you're pairing it. So let's just go ahead and log into our Wi-Fi network here. Okay, so after you've logged into your Wi-Fi network, this is the exact next screen you'll get. So scan with the camera. So what you want to do is just go continue. Now this little QR code that pops up, you just want to point that at the camera's lens, and you should hear a beep once it's recognized. 6. Okay, so when I turned that around, the camera was able to see it, and it's detected it. So now you can see the blue light is actually flashing, and you can just tap heard the beep if you heard the beep. Now this connecting screen will come up. Okay, so you should see at some point here this will speed up and go to 100%, and that means the device has been detected. If you find that this progress bar is waiting right to the end, so if you're 98, 99%, okay, then means something went wrong. So as you can see here, around the 20% mark, or whatever it was, it went ahead and finished it off. Okay, so now that the device has been added successfully, we can edit the name of it. Okay, we can rename it. We can select an area of the house that we can group it to. Okay, so I'm in the study room, so I can just go ahead and pair it to the study room. Completed. Alrighty, so that's set up. Now you should see the app turn on, and we can see what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and point it over here so that we can show you more of the smart home room. So we're just going to, first things first, we're going to change it to HD video. Okay, now that's your microphone function. I'm not going to turn that on right now because it'll cause some havoc with the sound that we're recording at the moment. So okay, so this other icon here is making it full screen. Okay, so at the moment the camera lens is pointing up, so that's why you can see the ceiling lights. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and move the camera, so we go direction, and we can adjust. Okay. You can pan and tilt. Okay, so as you can see there, you can see the other part of the Laser Smart Home. Okay, so another little function of the camera is recording onto the camera itself. So we can use a micro SD card, which goes into the little micro SD card slot here just above the reset switch. So we want to put it in label side up. Okay, so yeah, you can move this lens around manually, it's not a problem. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot. So you need to give the app permission. Okay. So screenshot saved to phone gallery. So you should see that pop up in your phone's gallery. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of options here. You can actually share the device to another family member, so you can add another mobile number here and share that another person will be able to download the app and look at the image as well. Just some basic information about the device itself. Okay, so this is to set up the Amazon Alexa functionality. Okay, and we've got some other little functions here. So if we look at this little light here, the blue light, if you find that it's annoying or it's you know, you want to make the camera a little bit more inconspicuous at night, you can just go ahead and turn that off. So as you can see, the light's gone. Turn it back on. Okay, so that's a nice little function. Now if you're mounting this camera upside down, we can flip the screen so that, you know, the image will be flipped. So we go ahead and see that that's the right way around now. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip that back. And you can put a time watermark on the recordings. Okay, so another little feature is the motion detection. So when you turn that on, you can turn the sensitivity of it on, and you can basically get alerts to your phone when there's some sort of movement around the camera. Okay, so at the moment it's detecting movement, so as it's just told me, Troll has detected movement because there's someone in the room, which is myself. Okay, so I'm just going to turn that off. Okay, and that's pretty much it, guys. So it's pretty self-explanatory, a lot of this stuff. So we've got, you know, your recording here. You can format your micro SD card. Okay, so you can remove the device. So if you want to pair it to another phone, or you want to, you know, give it to someone else to use, you know, you can remove it first, and they can set it up for their account. So make sure that when you're if you're giving it to someone else and they want to set up a new account, it needs to be removed from this account first. So it will need to be removed from your device first before it can be set up to another account. Okay. We also have this handy little record function here, which you can use to record the footage that's happening through the lens of the camera. So if your pets are up to something naughty and you want to catch them in the act and post it on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, you can use that function. Now the recordings will be saved to your phone. Okay, so yeah, and another thing you want to use is this speak option here. So this basically allows for two-way communication with the camera. So you know, if you want to speak to your pets and they can hear your voice, you would go ahead and press that, and by pressing that, the sound will actually come out of the camera, the speaker on the camera. Okay, so whoever's at the other end, where that camera is, will be able to hear what you're saying to them. And it will also allow two-way communication. So when you press this little speaker icon on the screen here, that will allow sound to come through the camera. So if you've got someone at the other end there, they can reply to you after you've spoken to them. Okay, so check it out, guys, and get connected. Thanks.